Hello my dear students, welcome to this session. Myself A. Renuka Devi, your biology teacher from Bharatidasana Metric Higher Secondary School, Arakonam. This session we are going to see about the structures and functions of human heart, which means our heart with their types of circulation. For class 10th and the lesson transportation in plants and the circulation in animals. Heart. The heart is one of the important organs of our body and it does several functions without rest to make us alive. And the heart is conical shape and it is a muscular organ. Okay, do you know where it is located? Heart is located between the thoracic cavity. Where it is located? The heart located between the two lungs in the thoracic cavity. T H O R A C I C, thoracic cavity. C A V I T Y, thoracic cavity. Then, so the heart is muscular organ and where it is located? It located between the two lungs and it lies in the thoracic cavity. Then children, the heart is covered by the double membranous layer. The layer is called pericardium. What it is? Pericardium. P-E-R-I-C-A-R-D-I-U-M. Pericardium. What it is? Pericardium. It contains lubricating fluid called pericardial fluid. P-E-R-I-C-A-R-D-I-A-L. Pericardial fluid. F-L-U-I-D. Pericardial fluid, which reduces the friction of heartbeat and also which prevents the mechanical injuries. What is the function of pericardial fluid? It prevents any mechanical injuries and also it reduces the friction of heartbeat. And the upper large portion of human heart is called base. What it is? Base. B-A-S-E. Base. And the lower large portion is called apex. A-P-E-X. Okay children. Okay, now ask you some question. What is the length of our human heart? Yes, the length of human heart is 12 centimeter. And the breadth of human heart is 8 centimeter. What it is? 8 centimeter. Okay children, Preeta, what is the length of our human heart? Yes, 12 centimeter. And what is the breadth of human heart? 8 centimeter. Yes children. Okay, now we are going to see about the transverse section of human heart. What it is? Transverse section. T-R-A-N-S. V-E-R-S-E. Transverse section. Section of human heart. O-F of human heart. Okay children, this is our human heart and the heart is mainly composed of 4 chambers. This is first and this one is second one and this one is the third one and this one is the fourth one. Okay children, what are the parts are available in our human heart means? This chamber is called right atrium or IGHT and ATRIUM, atrium, right atrium, and this chamber is called right ventricle or I G H T, ventricle V E N T or I C L E, ventricle. And this chamber is called left atrium, L E F T, left, and atrium, A T or I U M, atrium. Then this chamber is called left ventricle, L E F T, left, V E N T or I C L E, ventricle. So the four chambers are separated by the septum. What is meant by septum? Tell me, Sangavi. Yes, it's like a barrier. Like, I hope you know, like Taduppu Chuvar. Okay, so the septum are separated the chambers. Now, the right atrium and the left atrium are separated by the interatrial septum. What it is? Interatrial septum. Listen here. Interatrial, I N T E R, interatrial, A T or I A L, interatrial septum, septum like barrier. Okay, children. Then the left ventricle and the right ventricle are separated by the interatrial septum. What it is? Interatrial septum. This is the interatrial septum. Inter, A T or I A L, atrial septum. S E P T U M, septum. Okay, children. Then the right atrium and the right ventricle are separated by the atrioventricular septum. What it is? The interatrioventricular wall. Okay, so the right chamber, the right atrium and the right ventricle are separated by the right interatrioventricular, V N T R I C U L O, ventricular wall. Okay, so the right atrium and the right ventricle are separated by the right interatrioventricular wall. Okay, then the left atrium and the left ventricle are separated by the left interatrioventricular wall. Left I N T E R, atrio, A T or I O, atrio, ventricular, V E N T or I C U L O, ventricular wall, V A L V E. Okay, then between the right atrium and the right ventricle, interatrioventricular septum present. So the left atrium and the left ventricle are separated by the left interatrioventricular wall, and it has two flaps, and namely bicuspid wall. So two flaps only present, no. So it is called bicuspid. Bi means two. B-I-C-U-S-P-I-D, bicuspid. Okay, bicuspid wall. Same here, between the right atrium and the right ventricle, three flaps like structure will be occur. So this is called tricuspid wall. Okay, then this here two walls also present. These two walls are namely superior vena cava, S U P E R I O R, superior vena cava, V E N C A V A. Okay, superior vena cava. And this tube is called inferior vena cava. And the superior vena cava, inferior vena cava collects the deoxygenated blood and drawn into the right atrium. Then this tube are called aortic arch. Aortic arch, R-T-I-C, aortic arch. The aortic arch further divided into many branches, that is called arteries. Okay children, so this is aortic arch, and these two tubes are pulmonary artery, P-U-L-M-O-N-A-R-Y, pulmonary artery, A-R-T-E-R-Y, pulmonary artery. Then inside of the pulmonary artery valves is present. It is called semilunar valves. Okay, semilunar valves, and inside of the aortic arch some valves also present, and this is also called semilunar valves or aortic valve. Okay, then these are the structure of heart. So once again recall, these two tubes are called superior vena cava, and these tubes are called inferior vena cava, and these tubes are called aortic arch, and this blue tube called pulmonary artery. This one connect to the left lung and this one connect to the right lung. If the person is standing in front of you, the heart look like this. This is the left portion and this is the right portion. This is right, okay, and this is the left portion. Okay, then children, these are the structure of our human heart. Next we will see function of our human heart. Okay, the main function of human heart is pumping of blood into the blood vessels. First, see, okay, this is superior vena cava, S-U-P-E-R-I-O-R, superior vena cava, V-E-N-A-C-A-V-A, okay, superior vena cava. It collects the blood from the anterior portion of our body. What is meant by anterior, Preeta? Yes, anterior means upper portion of our body. It means head portion, okay. Then this is inferior vena cava, I-N-F-E-R-I-O-R, inferior, okay. Vena cava, V-E-N-A-C-A-V-A. Okay children, inferior vena cava, it collects the deoxygenated blood from lower parts of our human body, okay. Lower part means leg portion. Then it collects the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava collects the deoxygenated blood and it drawn into the right atrium. Okay children, then filled the chamber, after filled the chamber, the blood goes into the right ventricle. Okay children, see here, the superior vena cava, inferior vena cava collects the deoxygenated blood and it goes to right ventricle. Then after the blood goes to right ventricle, the heart contracts. When the heart contracts, the deoxygenated blood goes to the lungs through pulmonary artery. Yes, and then in the lungs, the deoxygenated blood releases the carbon dioxide inside the alveoli. What is meant by alveoli, Preeta? Yes, alveoli means air sac. Inside of the air sac, the deoxygenated blood releases the carbon dioxide and then it absorbs the oxygen to get oxygenated. Then see here, after the purification means oxygenated process, after the oxygenated process, the blood to get oxygenated and later the blood comes to left atrium through pulmonary vein. Then the blood drawn into the left ventricle through bicuspid valve. Yes, bicuspid valve. When the heart is contracted, the oxygenated blood goes to different parts of the body, to all parts of the body through aorta. Okay children, so what is the process? After the purification, the oxygenated blood comes to left atrium and again when the heart contracts, the oxygenated blood drawn into the left ventricle, and again the second time contraction will occur. During the second time contraction, the oxygenated blood goes to all parts of the body through aorta. This is the process. Okay children, now let's see the types of circulation. The types of circulation are three types. First one, pulmonary circulation, P-U-L-M-O-N-A-R-Y, pulmonary circulation, C-I-R-C-U-L-A-T-I-O-N, pulmonary circulation. And the second one, systemic circulation, S-Y-S-T-E-M-I-C, systemic circulation, C-I-R-C-U-L-A-T-I-O-N. Okay children, systemic circulation. And the third one is coronary circulation, C-O-R-O-N-A-R-Y, coronary circulation, C-I-R-C-U-L-A-T-I-O-N, circulation. Then let's see about the pulmonary circulation. Here children, this is our human heart. Okay, this is right atrium. Okay children, this is left atrium, this is right ventricle, and this one is left ventricle. Okay children, here from the right ventricle, listen carefully, from the right ventricle the deoxygenated blood goes to the lungs. Okay, here purification will occur, and after the purification the blood absorbs oxygen, it goes to left atrium. This process is called pulmonary circulation. Understood children? Listen, the right ventricle, from the right ventricle the deoxygenated blood goes to lungs. Okay, right ventricle irundhu oxygenated blood enga pogudhu, lungs ku pogum. After the purification, oxygen absorb pannadukku apprama it will comes to left atrium. Okay children, this is called pulmonary circulation. And when contracts, the oxygenated blood drawn into the left ventricle. Now here from the left ventricle the oxygenated blood goes to capillaries, which means all parts of the body, through aortic arch. Then the aortic arch further divides into many branches. Here listen carefully children, here capillary blood, okay, inside of the capillary bed the tissues and cells exchange of gases. Okay children, so exchange of gases means what? It will exchange the gases. It gives to oxygen and then carbon dioxide. Okay, it will take the carbon dioxide, then it goes to right atrium. Okay, so now the deoxygenated blood comes to right atrium. Then this is called systemic circulation. Okay children, so now pulmonary circulation, systemic circulation over. Okay, then let's see about the coronary circulation. Listen here, this is our human heart, and this is SA node, and this is AV node, and this is bundle of His, and this one is right ventricle, and this is septum, and this one is left anterior descending branch, and this one is left ventricle side, and this is left circumflex artery. Now mainly discussed about this two artery. What is it? Listen, this is red color denotes arteries. This is right artery, R-I-G-H-T, right artery, A-R-D-E-R-Y, artery. Okay, this is right artery, and this is left artery, L-E-F-T, left, A-R-T-E-R-Y, left artery. And the blue denotes veins. It means coronary sinus. The blue denotes coronary sinus. C-O-R-O-N-A-R-Y, coronary sinuses. S-I-N-U-S-E-S, coronary sinuses. Children, these two arteries are called coronary artery. And what is meant by coronary circulation means the supplies of blood to cardiac muscles. What is meant by cardiac muscle? The muscles of heart. Then, listen here, the right artery and left artery. Artery means it carries only oxygenated blood, and the sinuses means veins, it carries only deoxygenated blood. Here, listen here children, the coronary sinuses carries the deoxygenated blood to the right atrium, and then the left, after the purification, the left artery and the right artery carries the oxygenated blood and to the muscles. Okay, listen here children, the arteries carries the oxygenated blood and the sinuses carries deoxygenated blood. Here the sinuses carries the deoxygenated blood to the right atrium and the arteries carries the oxygenated blood to the cardiac muscle. This is the process. Okay children. So far, from the beginning of the class itself, I used the term of deoxygenated blood and the oxygenated blood. What is meant by deoxygenated and oxygenated? Oxygenated na fully contains oxygen. Only adula vandu oxygen mattum irukum, matta irukra gases ella remove ayirum. It's a pure blood, okay? And deoxygenated means it contains all gases. Carbon dioxide, nitrogen, ella gases mix ayirukum. It's a impure blood. Okay children? Okay, listen. Listen children, let's recall. First, the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava collects the deoxygenated blood. Here children, the deoxygenated blood comes to right atrium. Then it will reach to right ventricle. Then the heart contracts. The blood goes to the lungs through pulmonary artery. Then after purification, the blood comes to the left atrium, and when the heart contracts, the blood down into the left ventricle, and then it will goes to all parts of the body. Okay children, now we are at the end of this session. I hope you understood our today's class, and further reference and practices we have attached the study materials and question bank and self-assessment to below description. And நான் செல்ஃப் அசஸ்மெண்ட் கொடுத்துருக்கேன், அதை ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணி ஒன் செப்பரேட் நோட் புக் போட்டு நம்ம ஸ்கூல் வாட்ஸ்அப்க்கு அனுப்பிச்சிடுங்க. தேங்க்யூ சில்ட்ரன்.